Well, this is on a different phone. So I think I'm gonna call this video the ultimate halfway healthy snack packs. So yeah, let's see if I can. Oh, I can't flip it on this one. It's weird. Yeah. Oh well. So I'm more than halfway in between all this, and I figured I'd show it now while all the gears are showing, basically. So yeah, let's just jump into it. First, we've got the Fruit Snacks, Walmart brand, of course. They're okay. They're halfway healthy, at least. They're mostly apple juice, which is fine. I wish they'd make them with the basically the same way they make this fruit punch, because it's at least halfway healthy too. It's just a mixture of a bunch of stuff. They call it apple punch, and yeah, apple's the first ingredient on it, but it tastes way better than normal apple juice. I mean, normal apple juice is pretty decent. I'll get a mixture of those and normal apple juice in the three quart. Yeah, because they're cheap. $1.75 here. I'm in Iowa. So, then I got a big old jug of honey. 100% US grade, product for USA. I doubt it's from one place, though, because there is a big controversy with honey. It's filtered, which is fine. I don't see that it is pasteurized, which is also good because I eat honey for mainly the immune system boosting. And it tastes awesome. And then I already started packaging up some of it. I went out of order when I started. I'm kind of, figuring this out as I go. These fiber brownies, I got 2 boxes of these. They're, I think, $3 a box for 12 bars, and they are 0.89 ounces. I tended to put at least 1 or 2, mostly just 2 in each snack pack. We've got homemade popcorn, and the only name, I think, there's only a few name brand things in all this. Most of it's just Walmart brand. But the reason I left this out and I didn't get out all the the popcorn and the oil. All the popcorn and the oil and the salt are all Walmart brand or off brand. But yeah, I like this stuff. It's a little below halfway healthy if you look at the ingredients. I mean, this is pretty mainstream. I saw at a theater in a very small town in Iowa, they had, of course, free. Well, no, they had free popcorn. Pretty sure that was weird. It was really cheap. Probably they have issues with getting people to come in because it's so much easier to just watch Netflix and make popcorn at home, cheaper too. And then you have to get all the germs of being at the theater. I never thought of that. Theater is very dirty. I have a really good working theory on public places and their cleanliness. Probably the 2 dirtiest places you'll ever go in public are Walmart or any kind of clinic or medical place, and that's pretty tied. Probably, if I had to choose one as the worst, it'd be the medical places, because think about it, it's where people go when they're sick. And then we got off-brand Terra chips that are called vegetable chip mix. It's the exact same thing as the Terra chips. That's a weird one. They're only like 50 cents cheaper, but when you're buying in bulk like I am, and everybody should, then that 50 cents adds up. And I think the Terra chips taste slightly better, so there is some kind of difference, but looking at the ingredients, I never saw any difference. Probably just the amounts and where they're sourcing their vegetables. And then we got beer nuts. That one I'm real controversial on, because they claim that, and I kind of said that in the other video, they claim that they've been using the same ingredients in recipes since 1953, which I don't think that they had. Well, let's pick one. They had turmeric. There's a lot of turmeric in this. thiamine and moninitrate or riboflavin? Probably not. But it tastes good and it's part of the mix. And just to get this over with, people are, oh, there's so much food, blah, blah, blah. By having this variety and overkilling, because this is intentional overkill, I'm never going to be able to eat all this in one sitting or a day for each snack pack. But I'd rather have more than I need than need less than I have. So, but yeah, by having this variety and amount, I'll actually eat less. I'll only eat what I need to for energy consumption purposes. I'll lose weight because I'm satisfied and happy and not depressed. Because if you're eating the same thing over and over again, it's going to make you depressed because your body's like, hey, I need other nutrients, please. So anyways, the next one is the Mountain Trail Mix from Walmart, which that's weird. They use real M&Ms. They must have some sweet deal with M&Ms and Hershey. It's weird. There's nothing. Oh, it's Mars that owns M&Ms, and it does mention it. But that one's the most like a normal trail mix. Then for chocolate, I need to really compare the prices because to me there's not too much of a difference. For chocolate, straight chocolate, I usually just get the Cadbury, and they have dark chocolate now, which is awesome. And I think they're $1.75 per 3.5 ounce bar. And then there's the only other one I've tried recently is they have Oreo cookies and creams bar that are 25 cents less. They're $1.50. But I mean, comparing the ingredient list, especially on this dark chocolate, to the Oreo bar is made out of, who knows, it's so many different things. This only has let's see, 7 ingredients at most. Semi-sweet chocolate, which is made of sugar, cocoa butter, chocolate, milk fat, natural and artificial flavors, soy lecithin, and milk. And really the only bad things in there could be the artificial flavoring. And don't get me wrong, reading labels isn't perfect because they don't have to put everything on the label. If you look at a can of Coke or Pepsi or whatever, they omit a lot of the things that they're putting in there. And this is all over the web. People have back-engineered Coca-Cola and figured out at least somewhat, if not all, the different stuff they're putting in there. And it's a ton of different things. It's not neat. If they put the true ingredient list on all processed foods, nobody would buy any of it because it would just be ridiculous. Or some people would, but it would be a big disqualifier because I can't be the only person, I know I'm not, that is looking at labels and label lengths. Another thing I do is I weigh everything by hand at least. I wish, it's probably a good idea to go into the supermarket with a postage scale or use your phone, a phone app that's a scale, and weigh. So, because the heavier stuff is and the more whole and natural it is, the more calories it is, but the less you have to eat of it and the more satisfied you are and the better it tastes. And it's all that adds up to being cheaper in the long run. So that's probably my second favorite of the salty ones, the Cajun Walmart trail mix. It's the beer nuts is a little better. This one's more spicy, I think. I don't think beer nuts is too spicy, but yeah. And then they're both sweet and spicy and salty. There's a lot of flavor going on with the trail mixing. Then we got the tropical trail mix, which is probably on par or tied with the healthiness of the fiber brownies. Fiber brownies are mostly chicory root. Really, I'd have to give the crown or the gold medal to the tropical trail mix because it's just a variety of dried fruits and nuts. I didn't really see. Looks like they use salt and oil as preservatives, which isn't too bad. And citric acid, which is vitamin C. There's a lot of citric acid in it, though. Whoa. Which is fine. I think it's really hard to overdose on vitamin C. We got the Rocky Road. That one's, it's okay. It's probably my middle of the ones. It's made with Nestle semi-sweet chocolate chunks. It's the best thing about that one's got chocolate covered marshmallows. What else is there? Okay, so on to the liquids, which I still need to work on some way, and I'm going to package all this up when I'm done. I wish I had the boxes for them, but these are the off-brand strawberry kiwi Propels from Walmart. They're like a quarter, half the price of normal powdered Propel, and if you compare it to the liquids, they're like an eighth the price. You just got to add water. Ooh. Those are okay. They're B vitamin based electrolytes. I need to do more research on electrolytes because I mean I'll end up spending a ton on electrolytes. If I have nothing, which I've been there, no food or anything, ran out of food. Everybody has. I'll go for any kind of Propel or Powerade or Gatorade or anything with electrolytes for my first choice for any kind of liquid. Just because I have issues with energy levels because I can't eat meat, which really deprives the amount of B vitamins that I'm getting, especially B12, because B12 comes from a bacteria in the dirt that produces the B12, and then say the cow comes along and is eating grass, and then they absorb that through there's dirt in the grass they're eating, and then we eat the cow, and you get most of your B12 from animal products. Even if they're factory raised, they're getting a bunch of B vitamins from living in it's a very factory, unnatural environment, but it's more natural than a human environment. It's all sterile, and they eat hay, and yeah. Please support permacultures. Then we got the apple punch that I already talked about, and then the off-brand V8. It's just called vegetable juice from concentrate. And both of those are from concentrate. I know they're not perfect, but yeah. So that's it. Peace.